the real mistake that that Draymond Green had as a Golden State Warrior, which was driving Kevin Durant out of Golden State. Now, everyone talks about Jordan Poole. Everyone talks about Draymond choking Rudy Gobert. All this shit that he's done in the last 2 years. He's done so much that we forgot that he had a fight on national television with Kevin Durant. Obviously, that moment on the bench wasn't the end of everything. Right? It was building up. Now, maybe this is just me from the outside looking in. Maybe this is just me from the outside looking in, but maybe I thought that it should have been Draymond Green's responsibility to ingratiate Kevin Durant, to make sure that he's a part of the fold. Excuse me. And if you're yelling at him at that point and he's one step out the door, even with the championships, think about that. That thing that everyone strives for and fights for, the NBA championship. Even with that, and they got hurt, so, in their mind, they could have had 3. They were right there. That wasn't enough to bring this guy back. So, all this talk about championship this, championship that, we've seen some people say, nah, that shit's not worth it. So to me, I feel like that was on Draymond Green to start that work earlier, to make him feel more comfortable, make him feel a part of the team, because y'all thought that the championship was enough to make him stay. Different people have different things that drive them. Wait, where is this? Let's say, let's watch this. Well, let's watch the play and then let's watch what happened. Let's watch what happened.
Here's the crafty Williams again, down to 3. Iguodala stayed down. That's almost an air ball. It ticked iron. They don't use it.
He don't give it to K.
On it too. They got to get a shot off, and they don't.
The fuck is that?
Overtime, which is still a win for the Warriors, but you would have loved to have had a shot to win the game. So a 5 and a 19-5 run. The Clippers did not score in the final 5:15.
Look at him, he tight.
Warriors scored the last 11 points.
And there he's getting separated.
Take a shot at the end of regulation, which is a little frustrating.
Well, Draymond was trying to get it to somebody, and he got a little tangled up there. A lot of defenders. Yeah, they were down 8 with 3:32 to go. They were down 5 with 2:51 to go. And Klay Thompson came through in the clutch here.
So now you've done this work and did it defensively.
So he's like, we just trying to play basketball.
And now did it defensive.
That's what, look, he says it right here. We just trying.
You've done this work.
I'm just trying to play basketball. He said it right there. I'm just trying to play some basketball. And for that moment to blow up the way that it did, and Draymond never take responsibility. he said that he don't like the way that the organization went about it, yada, yada, yada. But you gotta understand this. We've given you the credit of being the glue of this team. You are the glue. You keep everyone together. You're the adhesive, you know? But what happens when that glue starts to fade away over time? It starts to lose its grip. What happens if you guys have ever tried this? Put some heat on an adhesive, on some glue, and watch it melt. And all of a sudden, it's no longer doing its job. And when it's no longer doing its job as the glue, what happens? Everything falls apart. You were the glue to that team. And in that moment, you failed everyone. And then you did it again. So what we're seeing beyond the on the court stuff, I could get past that. You didn't even learn from the Kevin Durant issue. This was after. This was after y'all were already champions. You guys are great. You guys have proven this already. And you as the glue, as the enforcer, it's your job to keep everyone together, and it's also your job to fight everyone outside of your team. And you failed both of those with one of the greatest basketball players we've ever seen in Kevin Durant, and two, the person that a lot of people thought was the future of the Golden State Warriors. And I think what we need to hear out of Draymond Green is the accountability that he failed the team. He let everybody down. He didn't do his job. Because we've seen Steph Curry year in and year out. He does his job. He performs. He scores. He da-da-da-da-da. He's the main attraction. He's the star, the interview. He's done his job. He brings the eyes to everybody else. Everyone gets paid because of him. He performs. He does his numbers. Klay Thompson, 0 for 10. I've seen it all fucking postseason long. 0 for 10 in an elimination game. Yeah, we saw. Didn't do his job. And Draymond Green has had 2 massive blunders in his career. And imagine they were able to bridge that gap. Imagine they were able to bridge a Kevin Durant with a Jordan Poole. Imagine that. But we will never know, because Draymond Green took that away from us. And that was the real mistake that he made. It started before Poole. And it was with Kevin Durant.